The boy Superman 2000. I'm in the fight chair giving an update. Now, I've been thinking UFC 200 just days away. I've been thinking. Now, Brock Lesnar, right? He's going to be fighting Mark Hunt. So, with the negotiations between the UFC and the WWF, it had to have taken months to finalize. Because things like, is he gonna wear the Reebok outfit or is he gonna wear the WWF logo? What if Brock gets hurt? Is the UFC gonna have some kind of general liability policy that will cover our losses since he's one of our financial assets? And if he gets hurt or injured, we won't be able to make money off him in WWF. Those type of things that type of negotiation had to be gruesome. The lawyers had to go back and forth probably over like pages and pages and stacks of legal briefs. So Brock Lesnar had to know ahead of time, quite possibly months and months ahead of time, that he was gonna be on UFC 200. On the other hand, if he knew months and months ahead of time he was gonna be on UFC 200 while the negotiations were taking place, think about this. While the negotiations were taking place, he had to be training and he had to have maybe advanced knowledge of who his opponent would be. So he has time to prepare specifically for a fight with Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt is just now getting the information who's going to fight on the tail end. The Brock has had a full camp. So you see what's going on here. So Brock has had a full camp and more time to prepare. Now, most of you guys will say, well, it doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. Well, check this out. Knowing who your opponent is ahead of time and having time to prepare is so important that even John Bones Jones refused to fight Chael Sonnen. You remember that? He was scheduled to fight somebody else in Chael's camp. The guy got injured, and then Dana White put Chael in place, and John Jones said, no, I prepared for this opponent, not that one. There's no way I'm going to do it. So John Jones didn't fight. You guys remember that? Then after he was fully prepared, that was when he fought Chael Sonnen. So, like the last UFC, John Jones fought that when he fought over in St. Preux. I'm trying to get these names right, so I decided to over St. Pricks or whatever you call it. I was expecting Jones to pull up because normally he doesn't fight if he doesn't know who the opponent is or have time to get fully prepared. But knowing who your opponent is ahead of time and being able to prepare for them and have a game plan is so critical that a lot of UFC fighters don't take short notice fights. So, having said all that, is it possible that Brock Lesnar had advanced information ahead of time about knowing who he was going to fight? In addition to that, is it also possible that, the UFC is going to benefit from having Brock there, but WWF will benefit even more from having Brock Lesnar come out with a big win? Because when he goes back to wrestling, everybody's going to be so excited. The fans are going to be so excited to have him there. So it's almost like, everybody benefits and makes it out ahead if if Brock Lesnar wins, it benefits the UFC and WWF. So there's I gotta think this over some more, and I gotta go back and find how soon Brock knew he was gonna fight Mark Hunt, and I gotta look at this more carefully. All right, guys, comment below and let me know what you think. All right, that's my 2 cents from the fight here. Peace out.